ajadi Isor Brahmahange Kotha Kobo Montaka Doshule. That divine good it comes only from God. Divine plan and the purpose of God. Ajadi to discuss Krobon Monase. First Mohan Sabo Montaka Doshule, what is the difference between plan and purpose? Bishwasi Manukan Aji kinibide bishi fail hoi jase depression de khushi ase success hobona barina bishwasi manura jivan to age jabona parikena ase itu duita bujibona parikena bishi dukh pa ase thai ajadi mohan the divine plan and purpose kan ajadi isor ba mohan reveal ku jabade mohan ajadi sabole montaka doishule kitia mohan the life of Joseph to sai jabo dikhiba jabo. Joseph was the son of Jacob laga chukra 12 takishide mohan family bi ekjon takishile 12 hobole takishile mohan siblings 11 ase sabe Jacob bi dalaga bacha 12 hoi jaise kushila. Jacob had 12 sons. It means the 12 tribes of Israel do organization sabe when you go through Genesis apne han sai jaise kule 32 days sai jaise kule dikhi pai jabo apne han Jacob aro isor wrestle kura da inde sabi isor laga blessing dai mangi lo ado ishule dala nam Jacob takishe olebi Israel ko ila panai dishe ho iduni me the 12 tribes of Israel do organization olebi mohan iduna sai jabo ajadi the plan and the purpose that was set upon Joseph mohan idu sabole monase Joseph laga jivan shuru do apne an dikhi pai jabo Genesis chapter 37 Genesis chapter 37 they say Genesis chapter 37 verse 2 following. This is the account of Jacob. Joseph, a young man of 17, was tending the flocks with his brothers, the son of Bilhah and the sons of Zipha, his father's wife, and he bought their father a bed report about them. So Joseph laga jivan mohan shurbra sai jashule ki dikhi bai jai goshule. Yade from the verse 2 itself idu ki dikhi pai goshule dalaga baba daijin to close associate sabi apne han ama baba han jani thakibo siblings apne laga bacha khan majo debi ki ase goshule kun ba bacha khan do ishule tai laga dada didi khan ba galti krishule aina baba ge phat report kride bishi close hali mide sabi Joseph was a kind of man who never did wrong. Itu nimile kitia talaga siblings kan bi galti hoi jabo itu damile pat talaga baba ge report kura laman ekta thakshi. So kitia mohan Joseph laga life to sai jabo mohan ye didi khiba jabo. Now Israel loved Joseph more than any of his other son ko jeshiba. Jacob to ishule Joseph ke bishi morom hoi jeshe. Talaga bacha kan chokra kan alak be bishi tagi ase. Hole be itu kan sab majode Joseph ke alak kuri gira morom kuri jado ishule because itu the Bible laga principle ase sabi aro humanity laga principle ase if I have to gain the favor of my master I have to obey him. It comes naturally inaga sabi bacha khan bi apne laga amma baba laga favor babo ko shikule you have to be right in their eyes daklaga gede thik thakibo lage itu nishina Joseph bidda laga story from the starting itself talaga baba laga favor bado shikule dai alak man nishina biya kam kura nimide na hoy tai alak sundar thakia nimide na hoy but he was an obedient child idu mohan dikhi pai jase idu nimide dalaga baba bi alak kurigina tai ke favor di jai ho sabi now Israel loved Joseph more than any of his other son because he had born into reason to do that se ki ase kushule dalaga all age te bi baishe ole bi itu na hoina dai ke bi bishi dalaga kotha mania nimde bishi Joseph ke alak kurigina morom kurija homoide talaga God bal banai dishe koishe ho talaga 12 sons ase itu kan majo de Joseph ke hi alak kurigena morom kura shuru ho jase sabi Joseph do ishule talaga jivan shuru laga do ishule it started with a blessing with a favor from his father sabi kor ekta de baba laga favor taka do kiman bitangor ase na baba laga morom alak kurigina ekta chukra de thaka to kiman bi bala sena Joseph dalaga jivan do inaga shuru hoise de with a favor from his father alak kurigina morom kurigina shuru hoise ho ole bi dalaga kahani kidia continue kur jabo he had a dream egradi dai sapna baishe ki ase a chef of corn goishe dalaga sapna de ki bai jase dahan idu mokoi do ishugule pandi gana taka do ishugule tai laga 11 brothers kanto talaga mokoi ge bow down kurishe. He had the first ring, the second ring idu homoi de ki hoi jaishe dalaga even his father rebuked him sabi even his father rebuked him kile mane mohan yade sai jaishe bole Joseph laga jivan de the plan and the purpose, the divine plan and purpose to shuru do yade pra shuru hoi jaishe sabi manu laga jivan ekta de bishwasi marukan idu yad na thake de. We always pray that Isor, apne laga ichha kya se, apne laga plan kya se, koi dibi na, reveal kor dibi na, bishi prathana kore de, bishi bala se, sabi. Itu ni mere manu kan bishi dah laga jivan de, plan and purpose to na chani kena thaka tu kini mere se revelation to na pai jai, sabi. Kida Joseph to isho kole dah laga jivan de, Isor laga plan and purpose shuru ho kole daim de, first day revelation pai siya to. Tai sapna bra bai loise ek din do ishule dalaga brothers pura do ishule dage bow down kur bola se. That was the first revelation. Second revelation to kya se dalaga nichor amma baba bhi dage aina bow down kur bola se. That was the revelation. Sabi plan sabi isor laga purpose reveal kur bola bide first no revelation bai jaise ho revelation bai jaise bishwasi manu khan kini mide plan and purpose to recognize na kure goisho kule we don't value revelation value na kure ho. What are the source of revelation? Revelation to keep define kure biblically the disclosure of divine reality or purpose to humanity by God goisho no sabi disclosure do isho kule made known jani dia itu ke revelation koi de sabi Bishwasi manukan bishi revelation ke pay attention na kure. Revelation to isor bra hopole thakia reality lokai gana dhaka ahibo dhaka janibo dia itu ke revelation ko. So what are the source of revelation? What are the means of revelation? Mohan sai jeshe bole the word of God itself is revelation. Kila mane itu dikhi pai jai. Second Timothy te apne kan 3:16-17 That is why Isor laga kotha sab do ishule talaga pray da se question. So the word of God itself is revelation. Bishwasi manukan itu nimide Southport Church there here say if you are not paying attention to the word of God, you are missing the revelation of God, and that's why the plan and the purpose of God in your life is not fulfilling. Itu jani ko lage. Apne laga jivan de apne Isor laga kotha de attention na diya nimide apne Isor laga ichha ki ase buchi bona pare kana se. The source, the means of revelation. First, through the word of God. Ito ase. Second, through his prophets. By reading the word of God, you will get revelation. Nanahoy. Bishi prathana gurna fasting gura homay de ekta Bible verse biki man mitha dagi na. Ayay tu moy nimide ase ho mundangor hoy ja. Bishwasi manukan. Sabi, the means of revelation. Ito nimide Amos chapter 3 verse 2 they go God does not do anything itu ko jeshe de isorra ekta iku hoy ki hoyle bin na kure without revealing his secrets to his prophets ko jeshe to itu nimide sabi achi pastor mala pastor bi itu hi koi dagi sho fasting kan aibo prathana kuri kina isor laga revelation rukibo prochar kuri dibo revelation pai jabo. Oh, itu moi nimide ase to. Moi itu ঠিক থাকিছে তো মই নিমিদে থাকিছে তো itu nimide isor laga kotha de itu koi jaise to. God does not do anything without revealing his secrets to his prophets koi jaise to. Sabi the source, the means of revelation the source is only from God. Isor rahi ase de revelation sab laga do, but the means through his word, through his prophets. Kun ba do ishule sapna bra bi bai jaho bishwasi manukan aji Joseph bra sapna bra banish nahi bishi babone rukhi thake. We are so fortunate to have this Bible in our hand. Revelation do yade thaki ase itu nimide itu attention na dia nimide sabi alak miracles kan itia prathna kuri na kwadu rukhi thaki nimide let kuri ase do. Joseph laga time de itu thaki nai do prophets bishi thaki nai do. it was just the beginning. Sabi, shuruwatai thagishaho itudo. Itu nimide dahil gore isordo ishikule through dreams ikothabu kobola gijayshino. Sabi, we are so fortunate bishwasi manukon. Every day ade mohalaga pastor khara kurbo revelation after revelation. We are not paying attention to that. प्रार्थना करूँगी ना अच्छी तो मुर्बल ऐसे दे इतो इनका होबल ऐसे दे आपने तो बिशी तंगोर मानो एक जन होबल ऐसे दे इतो बिशी खुली बोले मुन but we are not paying attention to the word of God इतने मैंने जोसेफ तो ताई कितने तो revelation ईश्वर लगा revelation तो शुरू हो जाए इतने मैंने the plan and purpose तो different ऐसे दे you have to recognize the difference between the plan of God and the purpose of God you have to pay attention to the word of God itu asade mohan kitia sai jabo Joseph laga jivan tu itu dikibai ja kia se koi shukule dai sabi revelation ba piche de talaga life to shukule plan to activate kura shuru kuri jaise to sabi tai nijor laga baba ba rebuke kuri ha but he gave the matters in his mind baba to shukule talaga bab chukra alakha nishina jealousy develop kura nai talaga baba Jacob to ishukule he kept the matters in his mind itu bichede the plan of God activate kura shuru kuri jaise de sabi Joseph was an obedient boy sabi mohan kitia itu apne Genesis chapter 37 verse 12 they say jabo now his brothers had gone to graze their father's flock near Shechem, and Israel said to Joseph, as you know your brothers are grazing the flocks near Shechem, come, I'm going to send you to them. Very well, he replied. Sabi, mo'y bula do ito pabi na kisha Kenan bra. Kiyase talaga datakan do ishule sheep kan, alag janwar kan, talaga bhat khabo ni bide patado osor pabi siya ito. Kita research ko gina jay siya. Sabi, Kenan bra. Shechem jabole do ishule kita researcher kan ba sai jabo tahan distance to measure ko ishule 50 to 75 miles ase ko shilo sabi 50 kilometer ase to 70-80 kilometer thaki siya ho to kita talaga baba bra 70-80 kilometer to jabe ko siya very well ko siya to baba mo phoi lage bi ko na ho mo ekla alsi lage inagabi ko very well to ishule bishi khushi bra ko laga ase to na hoy tai kiti sichim te jaise ta debi thakanai talaga data khan to dikhianai then he have to walk another 15 mile go shado to dokhan kita calculate ko jabo it's more than 120 kilometers tai perai sha ho talaga babala ko thamani kina sabi he is obeying his daddy at the same time activating the plan of God sabi ito nimita bishwasi manukan when you recognize the revelation of God when you recognize the word of God amne laga jivan de plan to activate kura shuru kuri jabo de kita talaga baba ko thamani she tai na jabo koi na kita talaga baba logo going na thaki she koile isor laga plan to activate na kurbo de ole bitai acha koi na talaga baba laga ko thamanya homai de isor laga plan to activate kura shuru kuri jaise kinaka activate kuri she jaise talaga brothers kan tu bra dikhina yada hai ase sabna ba manu tu jealousy bukhi ase to sabe itu to ishule isor laga plan activate kura shuru hua ase talaga dada kan tu na jane that it is the plan of God activate kura ase sabe tai baba laga ko thamani kina ja homai de isor laga plan activate kura shuru hoi jaise talaga dada kan dikhina sabe to sabna ba manu ahi ase murai dibo sabe Olibidan kiase nijor laga khun laga se ho namurabo bikai khabo he was sold for 20 shekels of silver coins to the Methanites trader sabi 20 shekels of silver coin kita research ko gina jai jabo it's just 1,000 bar ko gina sabi kita isor laga plan to activate kuri jabo dream to bishi sundar hobo naki revelation to bishi bag hobo naki because the revelation of God came to me in that way sabi isor laga revelation mo laga jivan debe bishi sundar ase ha bishi dangor ase ha sabi bishi dangor ase if I have to compare the revelation of God that came upon me and the things that I'm going through now, opposite as it. And I know that the plan of God has activated in my life. Sabi, kitya Joseph do ishkule dala bupa ko thamani kina jaise isor laga plan activate kura dainde do ishkule dalaga dream isor per revelation gyan na mila ho jaise because he had to be sold away to the Medina traders. Sabi, Egypt slave kuna bikai dia se do isor do ki ko jaise sabi dalaga siblings kan dalaga dada kan sopi dai bow down kru bole dalaga baba be ina gurina slave gurina dai ke bikaya do ishkule sabi. The plan of God. The plan of God is different. And when you recognize the plan of God, when you recognize the revelation of God, sabi Joseph to complain bi kurang ai ho. Talaga jivan kita complain bi kurang ai ho. Sabi kitia mohan dik sai jabo. Sabi ito ni mide isor laga revelation. Pabo ni mide isor laga revelation. Mohan receive krubani bide do shubule. People who are in the presence of God will receive the revelation of God. Itu puji bola kede. Isor laga presence de na thaki kina kita be revelation pa bona pare bode. And to activate the plan of God, you have to be in the presence of God. You have to be obedient in the word of God. Sabi, the presence of God is very different. Kita Moses to shubule. Apne kan Exodus chapter 3 de dikhi pai jabo. Moses to ishukule die. Isor ko encounter kura dai de. Mohan itu dikhi bai jabo Exodus de. Osor de nahi bide. Isor do koi jaise no. Exodus chapter 3. Exodus chapter 3 verse 5 de. Do not come any closer, God say. Take off your sandals, for the place where you are standing is holy. Sabi Bishwasi manukan itu isor laga plan de kini mide itu goya se ho isor laga revelation de kini mide itu goya se ho bishi confused takibo. You may receive the revelation of God in your life. Apne laga jivan de isor laga revelation bi bawo pare. Apne laga life de vision dekhi kina will be to activate that, to understand that you have to be in the presence of God. Isor laga presence de ahi bole bishi dorkar ase ho. Mohan kita Exodus chapter 33 de sai jabo yede dikhi bai jabo ki ase the glory of God. Idu mohan dikhi bai jabo. Sabi Moses said to the Lord, you have been telling me lead this people. Moses ke bi itu e vision di ho. Moses to isor ke ko ase after so many miracles bi sabi Moses said to the Lord, Moses you have been telling me to lead these people. Apne do moi kya koi ase itu manukan ke lead kurbi ho. Itu manukan ke loi kena jabi ho. But you have not let me know whom you will send with me. Sabi moi ekla se ho. Itu kan ke loi na jabi goise. Well, you have not made known to me who will go with me. Itu ni mide isor ke dai ko je shido. If you are pleased with me, teach me your ways so I may know you and continue to find favor with you. Sabi Bishwas manukan itu beshi itu verse beshi mohan ni mere beshi series pra lobolela ita se. If you are pleased with me, teach me your ways so I may know you and continue to find favor with you. Itu ko je shino. Beshi important ase. Bishwas manukan mohan revelation do bai jai. Purpose to ek par nimide mohan je itu koi jai sabi apni dangor hoy kena itu hai hobo itu ase apni nimide alak bai jai hoile bi Moses praye de isor ke request kura dishina hota itu continue kurigina mohan isor laga favor mohan laga jivan de na taki shukule kitya be isor laga plan do mohan laga jivan de activate kurba na parbo de Genesis 37 de kitya Joseph laga jivan do sai jabo itu laga story do sai jabo dikhi bai jai talaga jivan de isor laga plan do chukla bishipar activate kurisha ho bishipar activate kurisha first to the slavery de bikai dishe sabi Potiphar laga khor de puncha homoi de Potiphar laga khor de puncha homoi de apni kan Genesis chapter 39 yade dikhi pai jabo Genesis chapter 39 verse 2 the Lord was with Joseph and he prospered and he lived in the house of Egyptian master sabi Bishwasi manukan kide isor laga favor manu opor de thaki jabo manu to alak hoi jai de tai ge slavery di bikai dishe but he was faithful isor laga kotha manya ni mide the Lord was with Joseph go jeshe no sabi kiman bi sundar hobana the Lord was with me ko bole to ishe sabi Lord I want to be in your plan Lord I want to reach sabi the purpose in life that you have given for me bishi sundar ko bole will be sabse sundar do ishe the Lord is with me in all my works sabi moi pera sob jaga de ishor moi logo ase moi kote jale be ishor moi logo ase ko kiman bi sundar ase na sabi ishor ke to प्रार्थना kuro pare ishor apne laga ichha de hi pera bo dibina apne laga plan de hi pera bo dibina mo laga प्रार्थना itu bishi thake will be are you confident enough to say that the Lord is with me sabi itu nimide ishor kitia mano opor de thaki chai ishor laga favor mano opor de thaki chai kote thakile be sob manu blessing hoi jai to Genesis chapter 12 verse 3 jai she kole Abraham ke promise kuri jai she ho talaga descendants kan kun ahile be I will bless the people who bless you and curse the people who curse you sabi kitia ishor to ishe bole ishor laga favor to Joseph opor de thaki jai she Potiphar laga khor be bishi blessing bai she koi she ho Potiphar laga thun be bishi uthi jai she ho Potiphar be aram bai she ho bishi khushi dagi she ho sabi that was the promise of God kun khan apni ke khushi babo moi bi dahan ke khushi babo the blessing of God that was kept in Genesis chapter 12 to ishe bole tade be fulfill hoi jai she ho kile mane Joseph was right in the sight of God sabi itune mide isor laga plan kya se ekta bhi miss kura nai ho itune mide kya se Potiphar to ishe bole Joseph ke bishi khushi bai kana dalaga khor laga saman kya se thunbadi kya se sob Joseph ke in church di dishe koisho ho Joseph ke pura in church di dishe Bible le ki declare koishe tai khali kun nimide chinta kurbole nai khali khabo paise kole itu hi ase koina Potiphar to boi thakise koisho ho iman tak trustworthy iman tak bishwas grow pare kana Joseph ke rakhi daishe bole bi ki ase manu laga age de do ishe bole ki ase bishi success hoi jese naki oh isor laga plan to fulfill ho ase naki itia to uthi ase to bole bi the plan of God testing of God tade bar khotom hoa nai to sabi ki ase kitia isor laga anointing manu opor de thaki jabo isor laga atma hi attract na kore de isor ke hi attract na kore you also attract the devil itu bujibo lage de when you are in the plan of God working with God you don't attract only the spirit of God isor ke attract na korbo bia atma ke be attract korbo sabe kitia Joseph to bal hoise intellect bishi smart ase bishi handsome ase dikhi jaise Potiphar laga mai ki to khushi paise koise to sabe that's how you attract the devil to activate the plan of God tade aro shuru hoise to it was the plan of God testing ahi ase to sabe itune mide ki ase Potiphar laga mai ki to bishi bar khoshish korise koise ho Joseph ke loikina biya korbole but Joseph was faithful moi isor agene pap na korbo dei sabi moi laga master do moi get bishi trust kurigina da laga khor laga thun sun sob sabo dia se accept you koise no khali apni ke chobole na paribo moi itu homoi de ki ase Potiphar laga mai ki bishi biya bai jaise biya jala kurigina da laga kapra tu tani gina talaga room de rakhi gina talaga maids kan servant kan je sabi to itu Hebrew chokra ekta to moi ke biya kurbole beshi koshish korisha ho talaga master do ahi gina beshi khosau dishe aro the plan of God activated again Joseph failed granai de sabi if Joseph would have accepted the offer from Potiphar's wife itu tinbra isor laga plan to khatam hobo de itu bujibo lage many preacher used to say that apni ki bab kori thakle be isor laga plan to khatam na hobo cancel na hobo itu na hoide manu bishi dream vision pai kana giri chai ho na uthe ho sabi Joseph be kitia Potiphar laga ma ki bra bar ma dishe da de giri ana manu laga sugwa ke de dai giri she de isor laga ake de giri ana itini mi de ki ase he was put in the best prison sabi best prison de itu jail do ishe kole khali king agide galti kura manu halia manu ase kuise to royal prison ekta mane kun khan king ke offend kore itu khani itu jail de hale to he was fortunate enough because it was the plan of God. Sabi, ito jail de dai ke hali dishe. Ito jail de jado sakya se isor laga plan activate kura ekta hi thakisha ho. Jail de bi ki hoi jaise. He found the favor of God. Even in jail de bi the Lord was with him. Koshito. Sabi, itin mede bishwasi manukan. Are you confident enough? Paul kurigina, the Lord is with me in my walk. Because you always believe with the verse that I know the plan that I have for you. God knows the plan, but do you recognize the plan of God in your life? Sabi, ito bishi important na say plan to issue achievement na hoide. Plan and success to bishi different na say. Pastor Raji, mga bawal bra ko ito continue sa ko siya. Sabi na, isor laga plan to mo'y engineer ekta hobole laga siya. Kanchina kumay tagile na hoputo na. Sabi, blendo halaka sa ito namide, kitya Joseph ke jail de hali dishe. The Lord was with him. Sabi, isor do jail debi Joseph logo thaki siya ho. Ito namide mo kan kitya Psalms 37 de say jabo. Sabi, David laka story bi nagahi ase. David to issue bole earn blessing ase ho. Sabi, King bra ki declare kuri jai King Saul bra kun khan bra itu kolayet ke murabo molaga maiki bi molaga chukri bi taike sati kurbo dibo thunsun bi dibo fame dibo kitya David to ishe bole kolayet ke morai she earn blessing ase do itu to sabi tai itu kama laga se to tai nijo kama bi enjoy kurbo dia nai ho talaga father-in-law King Saul do day and night taige hungry siya ho. Talaga enemies logo bra ko dahil din bolay thaki siya ho. Ito naman Psalms 37 day dahil declare ko siya do. Psalms 37 day sabi, but always do good and find a good pasture in the Lord ko siya do. Which means that even if you are running away from your enemies, sabi, iso laga plan do kya se Joseph do jail de kya se discomforted but he was in the pasture with the Lord. Sabi na, tayo ni do bal jaga de isor logo takiase to because the Lord was with him. Sabi, David pitay King Saul logo ra bola ase, but he was in the plan of God. Ito ni tayo do bishi kushi. Bishwasi manukan. If you don't recognize the plan of God in your life, you will give up. Ito jani bide. Ito ni fail hui chay to. Atabra chari chay to. Amoy kiwa na pare ho. Isor apni to moy ke engineer panabo ko siya. Kile man crisis ahiya se. Ek din do tamor prochar gura manu kurbo dibo ko siya. Ite moy ke yade rakhiya se. Give up kori jaman ko. Joseph kide jail de da kishe the Lord was with him ko siya to. Tai ni mide sabse bal chaka itu time de do siya jail de kishe to. Bahar de enjoy kura laga time na hoy. Sabi kide jail de be isor laga favor ahi jai siya. Isor laga plan that they be activate Christian. The cupbearer and the chief baker do king ge all of offend kurani bile jail de pathai dishe. To Joseph do ishe bole he was set in church. Sabi itu jailer itu prisoner kan kimana se itu kan opor de be captain ni shina da ge jail de rakhishe ho. Kiman be fortunate. Bishwase manukan mohani naga thakibo pari ase na na. Maybe students, apne laga class day, teacher laga favor by gina class captain be by na pai ho. Na last bench day kita right kita dia. Family day, mon dangor kuina rakipo na ho gina. Mohan naga manu kami black sheep of the family. Inaga rakya se ho. When you find the favor of God, you will find the favor of your parents. You will find the favor of your teachers. Itu puchi bide. एक दिन तो मन अपने के थुक मार बोले कि जोसेफ भी जेल दे थका हो मुझे क्या से इसोर लगा फेवर दाई ऊपर दे थकिया नहीं मिले दाई उतु तुझे लगा ड्रीम इंटरप्रेट करा दाई दे चीफ कंपेयर क्वेश्चन रिमेम्बर मी अपने याद है बड़ा ऑनलाइन स्कूल में मुझे याद कर भी दे चीफ कंपेयर कितने ऑनलाइन जैसे किंग दो सपना बाई जैसे कौन बड़ा भी इंटरप्रेट करो ना पड़े लगा तो जोसेफ कितने इंटरप्रेट कर दिशे सभी when all the plan of God was fulfilled itu piche de hi purpose kya se reveal kuri dishe ho when the purpose of God upon Joseph was revealed sob manu enjoy kuri dishe ho but the suffering that he went through was all along na hoy sabi Egypt manu kan be sob enjoy kuri dishe ho Joseph bra kitya isor ka purpose to punchi jai she kole bi plan to activate kurina plan de pera de Joseph ki man duk pai jai she ha emotional breakdown sabi homesick bi thaki she na ki khor bi miss kuri she na ki sabi so many mental breakdown he have to went through hoile bi ekta debi dai give up kura nai ho bishwasi manukan apne laga jivan de itu sal 2023 de did you recognize the plan of God in your life sabi lately moi bi isor laga gota bal brachania biche hi isor laga plan mo laga jivan de ki ase itu recognize kro parisha ho bishibar moi complain thakishe de sabi itu ni mide productive khana mo laga jivan do ishokole udai complain sabi itu ni mide moi udai koi thake if I would have walked sincerely with God from the day that I got his revelation moi aji itu level de na thakibo de mala pastor bi aji itu koi thakishe do moi bi pura de netik purisha kole yate na thakibo do very true sabi I know the plans that I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to destroy you. Sabi, who would accept that the plan of God was Joseph laga oporde so laga plan to jail de jabola se manu laga sukubra to hey tu ki laga prosperity na hoy jail de hi pathaya se itni mine sor to declares the Lord koshido plans not to destroy you apni ke destroy kurbole na hoy jail de patha do apni ke uthabo ni mide itu fail kuri jai ho 2023 months sal thaki kina hi ase bishwasi manu kuri kina man ahi ase have you recognized the will of God in your life apne laga jivan de isor bra apne upor de plan jai thaka to ishule kumba time de shimitha ho bodai Joseph nishna baba laga favor bai she ekbar to bishi khushi family de moi bi bab chokra khan majo de moi bishi moram gure da aro da laga ekta homoy de to tai nijor laga brothers ba bikai dishe aro etu biche de bi manu laga favor manu la khorde malik kurise aro bi jail de jabo lagi jaise sabi bishwasi man kon recognize the plan of God isor laga plan apne laga jivan de kya se itu apne recognize kurise kole acting you will be able to fulfill the purpose of God hallelujah atha de ekta hole bi give up kurbi apne late hoi jabo dei age de konishna if Joseph had to run away from the plan of God, he will never reach the purpose of God. Sabi, ito ni mide Abraham ye promised blessing thakishe. Sabi, Genesis chapter 12 de Abraham ye call kuri kina matya da de ki koi jishe. Sabi, I will bless those who bless you, and whoever curses you, I will curse, and all the people on the earth will be blessed through you. Koi jishe ho. Bishwasi manukhan, you may struggle alone in the plan of God today. Sabi, apne nijor isor laga plan de struggle kuri thakibo pare. Maybe your family alone. Sabi, malaga jivan debi the moment I recognize the plan of God in my life, the struggles moi aro malaga family ai thaka do itni mide itia moi amage bi koi thake duk pabo lage itia itu hi isor laga ichha se koi thake. Sabi, it's not easy. Moi kitia Bible puribo hoina decision kurloise from that moment itself malaga khorde khang pharido increase kuri ase and I recognize that itu the part of the plan ase ho sabi itu part of the plan ase kun phatai dekhi ase moi itu khan chari gira khor laga duk su pishi pabi gira arobi buri gira exam dibo naki exam digina job kuri gina bi isor kaam kurbo naki bhabi chaise bole aro sapna de isor to reveal kuri dibo sabi bishwasi manukhan isor laga plan to recognize kurbi ho to recognize the plan of God isor laga plan mohan laga jivan de recognize kurbole you need the revelation of God sabi mohan aro nutun sal de khuchi bola ase 2024 to waste year na hobade mohan laga jivan de bide achira de bra idu khatam kuri dibide apne an juddi isor laga plan to recognize kurna iman deri ahi ase leki achira de bra khatam kuri dibide and to start fresh kuri gina shuru kurbale do shuru bra aro start kurba lage ho you have to first receive the revelation of God you have to get into the presence of God you have to go along with the plan of God bishwasi manukhan Joseph kinaga suffer kurisha apni bi suffer kurba lage ho bishwasi manukhan or destination Mahalaga destination to itu dunia to na hoy. Hoy living as long as we stay on this earth. Promise blessing though through you all the people of this earth will be blessed ko yeshido. Are you being a blessing here on earth? Sabi 2024 de bi manu nimide be blessing na hoy. Nijor be blessing na hoy. Sapod na nishin na takishule. Bishi mundo kasi day. Ephesians day ito nimide bold ko yeshido. Ephesians chapter 5. Ephesians chapter 5 verse 15 following. Be very careful then how you live, not as unwise but as wise, making the most of every opportunity, because the days are evil. Therefore do not be foolish but understand what's the Lord will is. Ito ko ito ho. Bishwasi malukan. Homo ito bishi biya hoy jase de. Ito namin de apna ho share kuri kina. Ho share kuri kina ko ito. Apna ho share kuri kina. Making the most of every opportunity because the days are evil. Sabi, therefore do not be foolish. Apne okra manu nishin anda takibi. Ole bi isor laga icha kya se itu chani kina kam koribi ho. Itu chani kina takibi ho kushi ho. Hodai do ishibole. Every year do ishibole New Year ahi bola se. Itu nishina mohan pura hoi jabo. Aji morning, early morning around 5 mo uti kina mo laga sabna. Moi bisna dibra. हाँ मैं भी next year तो 20th हो जाबो ईश्वर लगा plan भी मोला का जीवन देखी त्या fulfill हो जाबो हो इनका भी पापी चाहिए because every year तो मोहन HP उठी ऐसे सभी failing to recognize or purpose that God has given for us every year इनका cross करी देखी शे बोले मानु भी खेताबो ना पड़बो ईश्वर लगा इच्छा भी fulfill करवा ना पड़बो दे इतु नहीं मेरे आचिरा दिब्रा इतु तो clear कर दिबे and start from tomorrow कोआनिशना revelation बरही शुरू कर दे मनुष्य का जीवन दे purpose तो एक मानो एक बार भी gospel ना हुनिया मानो खान भी कित्या ईश्वर लगा को था प्रचार कर जाबो hopeless मानो एक जन भी कित्या ईश्वर लगा को था प्रचार कर जाबो hope पाई जाए depression दे धक्का खान भी कित्या ईश्वर लगा को था हुनी जाबो hope पाई जाए सभी इतु ही ऐसे मोहन को था कोई धक्का तो आपने तो depression दे नहीं लगे होले भी बिशी अपने का निचोड़ के चेक करो बोला के मोहन निचोड़ के चेक करो बोला के ओ मोई भी ईश्वर लगा revelation तो बाल ब्रा हुनी लोगे ना बुच्ची लोगे ना चाहे ऐसे ना नहीं हो ईश्वर लगा plan मोला का जीवन दे दो ईश्वर बोले मोई recognize करूँ ना नहीं हो ना मानु चाहे से मोई भी चाहे से ओ मानु खान graduate करूँ से मोई भी graduate करूँ से मानु खान church चाहे से मोई भी चाहे से इन्हें कहीं था क्या से साबे इतु नहीं मिले मोहन revelation तो बिशी attention की बोला के The means of revelation is the word of God. ये तो प्रपाई जब बोले अब ना प्रार्थना करीना ये तो बुरा हो में दे ईश्वर अपने हाथ के विषय reveal कर बोले आएगा ना church के pastor खान प्रचार कर देंगे बाल बड़ा attention बड़ा खुनी से बोले ईश्वर अपने लगा जीवन दे plans खान की जा से इतिया की जा से ये तो खान पूरा reveal कर दो अपने लगा life दे की हो बोले ये तो पूरा reveal कर बोले और अपने प्रार्थना करीना तो कार हो चुके ईश्वर अपने लगा सपना दे visit कर बोले itu bicara itu bera khatam hua nahi apni you have to walk along with the plan Shadrach Meshach Abednego be isor laga plan ta kishe that they have to sabi jui de khushi bola ke Daniel be isor laga plan ta kishe that lion den de khushi bola ke apni itu buchi bola ke you have to be in obedience itu nimde Bible de gospel de hota hai mohanir विश्वासी मानो कान rejoice always and again I say rejoice करा दो इसको ले कौन कान righteous करी के ना था कैसे faithful करी के ना था कैसे ईश्वर लगा plan दे था कैसे इतो कान नहीं मिले ऐसे रे अच्छा दी मोहन the divine plan and purpose of God इतो को ऐसे कौन कान ईश्वर लगा को था दे ना था के fulfill ना कर बताए इतो भोई खेला लगा था ना biblical principle ऐसे इतो कान सभी मानो बिशी ईश्वर लगा revelation पाए के ना fulfill ना करी के ना ऐसे they don't walk in the plan of God. Isor lagar itu ase plan purpose tade bunchi bola. Isor tu yade pera bi koshe moi yade pera I khorai kena hibo. Bishi itu gra. If you have to walk in the plan of God, you have to suffer. You have to go through so many things. Kun bata inde kandi bola gibo. Kun bata inde hanchi bola gibo. Itu ni mide mohan 2024 de do isho kule hanchi abi hanchi bide. Kandi abi kandi bi eko na hoy. Kandiya भी कंदी भी Moses भी पिछली बार कंदी है लेकिन सभी जोसेफ भी कंदी है लेकिन Kandia be kandibe ko na hoy ho. Holy be give up na kuri day. Bible do he do question. Hodai kushi babi. And when the Spirit of God is with you, it's sort of like a blend fulfill kurbole bishidik darna hoy day. When the Spirit of God left Saul, that you will see in 1 Samuel de tikipay jabo. Bishiduk pay jabo. Ito ni mide. It's sort of like a atma lo bide. Ina urgina. It's sort of like a bland purpose of nila ka jivan de. Kia se ito recognize kurbole bishikushish kurbide. Ito fulfill kurbole do. Pastor brab ni nimide na kuri dibo. Evangelist brab ni nimide na kuri dibo. Ang nila ka amma baba brab ni nimide na kuri dibo de. Manula ka pratana brab na kuri dibo de. You have to walk alone. Sabi, you have to walk all alone and struggle and stand with God. You only need God in your life. Ito asade. Moses prayed to nimide. Kun mo logo ahiboy diatak abni boy ke guanay do. Abni do guan se Israel manukan ye lead kurbi. Wala bi kun bra moy ke aro loy gina moy logo kun bra motof kuri gina jabo abni guanay do. Guaninde. My presence will be with you. You only need God. Sabi iso laga blend. Ito nimide shuru bra revelation to attention nimide. 2024 de do iso laga kotha kun bra koi thakile bi attention dibi. O ito moy nimide revelation asene ki accept kurbi recognize. Our 2025 kushibo time ito, oh, the Lord was with me. Sabi Joseph, ni siya na ito declare grow parang isor do mo lago thaki siya to all my ba inaga hobo parang isor hi man sab obo bless ko do